In lieu of this new year coming up, it's time to shed the skin, letting go of the old and becoming the new, reclaiming the pieces of our power and our soul, allowing our brilliance to fully shine here in this new cosmic revolution. My name is April Williams. I am a woman of much knowledge, considered well educated, considered really understanding of the nature of the world in terms of science, meaning biology, chemistry, cellular, molecular biology, to be exact, molecular biosciences and engineering, with an emphasis in microbiology. I understand plant and environmental microbiology. I understand this on a level that nobody really gets. So, for Christmas, I'm going to give you this treat and an understanding of the workings of the conscious coevolution of humanity. I'm here to bring in the new age. And so are you. That's why we're here at the same time. The evolving and de-evolving, the dichotomies are switching. And now we are understanding the expansion of that which is more. That which is greater than, but also that which is less than. Things that we are ready to give up as a species. So in order for us to step into the new earth, the new world, the new space, it's time for us to ultimately let go of the self-terror, the fears we are holding, that we are preventing our own selves from reaching that highest state, that highest form of who we are. We assume that it is through the denial or the complete submission to the deepest and truest ways of being, meaning we're avoiding doing the inner work. We're avoiding a feeling of things that we consider pain, and we're overindulging in things we consider pleasure in order to escape pain. And we understand that pain is being caused regularly, and we can choose opt out of the pain cycle as a species, right? So I choose at this moment to accept that heaven on earth is here and it is getting bigger. And this so-called hellscape that has been drawn by those who act as if they are not in control of it, their power becomes dissolved into you and me. What does that mean? That means that anything that traces back to a source of pinpoint of suffering, human suffering, animal suffering, planetary suffering, it is not sustained in the new earth. Therefore, it will be null and void. And if you deny that these things exist, then you will be lost to the hellscape forever. But when you accept that the choice is yours, going into purchases, going into actions that best support the new earth, you will be sustained. And this is what I want to say. You do not need new devices until the eradication of exploitation of working conditions, exploitation of earth and her minerals, exploitation and poisoning of water, all of this must and is shifting. There are ways to harvest, there are ways to refurbish, there are ways to grow back and attract these minerals, extract these minerals cleanly, but we're using antiquated tools. We're not even being creative in our acquisition. We're suppressing adequate science and healing abilities of our own species through monopolies created in a loop of fear, which is not sustainable, which means it's crumbled. If someone suspects that something is wrong or it feels off, it's wrong and it feels off. It's complicated sharing this information with you because it's complicated understanding how to change the world just by being who you are. Yeah, maybe I'm saying it in this deep, layered way, because you have to understand that there are layers to this. The conscious coevolution of our species requires not only our thoughts changing, but our actions changing. The way we process and feel emotions, the way we process and feel emotional energy, the way we process and understand that we are united as a species. We are all one in the glory and in the likeness and image of the divine, based on our respective places, based on our respective cultures, based on our respective experiences. Christ Mas, more Christ Christos energy. The crystalline structure, the liquid crystalline matrix that is your body must be felt and experienced. It must be allowed to process, harmonize, and singular point, 0 point balance. Now, you may not have consciously understood what I said, but I know that you energetically understood what I said, because on so many levels, you are built with a series of locks and keys. And that locks and key system that is the primary that we focus on is our DNA. With the ability to focus and with the ability to change and understand change, you are divine alchemy. You can create more of who you are by being who you are in the highest vibration of yourself. How do you get to the highest vibration of yourself? You seek joy, not pleasure, joy. For there is joy in self-discipline. There is joy in delayed gratification. There is joy in proper resourcing, knowing that things and people, you, person, thing, multi-conglomerate of cellular systems working in tandem. Some saprophytic, which is the non-sustainable, the negative self-talk, the terrible eating, the lack of movement, the unprocessing of emotions, the denial of spiritual self. Some are mutualistic, forming of communities, proper reflections, understanding and healing generational wounding, trauma, interpersonal trauma, personal trauma, spiritual trauma, physical trauma. And there's some that's just beneficial. Moving in righteousness, staying pono, righteous, balanced, accepting that all things are happening at one point, as well as nothing at any given time, to understand fully what it means to hit 1 point and 0 point energy, right? The ones and twos, the zeros and ones, the codes. But I guess that's a topic for another day. So, if you like this or you want more of it, let me know. I can go deep on any questions you have. I want us all to have the best life possible. I'm going to start doing some lives and shooting some shots and letting you all know where I'm at. With life in general, not where I am physically. Anyway, stay blessed, stay golden. Merry motherfucking ho. Just kidding, I'm not supposed to say that. Can I edit it out? Oh well, it's the last second anyway.